My name's Tom Price. I'm privileged to represent the 6th District of Georgia and chair the Republican Study Committee and serve on this panel with Representative Chris Smith and Representative Michelle Bachmann. And did you notice that Chris did all that without a teleprompter? Michelle said I just stole her line, and I did. And look, this is a town hall, right? So I'm proud to be in a room full of patriots. We have incredible challenges before us as a nation. You all know that. I know that. And as a physician, health care is front and center in one of the most major issues that we must confront as a nation. And as a physician, I've looked at the Democrat bills. In fact, I've read most of them, including the 1,000-plus page 3,200 monstrosity. And I'm here to tell you that if they were medical treatment, they would be guilty of malpractice. We are currently confronted with truly the farthest reach of government in decades. In decades. And this debate that we're having about health care right now really isn't about health care, is it? You know what it's about. It's about freedom. It's about freedom and it's about principle. We live in the greatest nation in the history of the world. And we have that honor and that blessing because we have stuck to principle. One would think that when we were challenged with significant problems in our nation, we would embrace fundamental American principle. And instead, now we have a group that's running absolutely in the opposite direction. So I want to talk a little bit about principles in health care this morning. Think about what your principles are. You've all got them. You may not know that, but you've got them. Everybody's got principles in health care. Most folks have the top three, right? Affordability, you got to have a system that people can afford. Accessibility, you got to be able to get into the system if you're a patient. And quality. Affordability, accessibility, and quality. I add three to those. I add responsiveness. We got to have a system that responds to patients. Innovation, something that's not talked about a whole lot, but we absolutely must continue to incentivize innovation so we have the greatest health care in the world and continue to do so. And then finally, choices. You need to be able to choose who's treating you, where you're being treated, what kind of treatment you receive, when you're treated. So those are my 6 principles: affordability, accessibility, quality, responsiveness, innovation, and choices. Whatever yours are, they may be part of those. They may be something completely different. I would suggest to you, however, that whatever your principles in health care are, none of them are improved by the intervention of the federal government. None. So what are the solutions, Price? Well, we've got them. As I mentioned, I'm chair of the Republican Study Committee, and I've charged my members, our members, with coming up with positive, upbeat, optimistic, forward-thinking solutions that embrace fundamental American principles. And those exist for every single challenge that we face. And in the area of health care, we've offered a bill, H.R. 3400, that solves the challenge of the uninsured by giving them tax deductions, credits, refundable credits, advanceable refundable credits, tax equity for the purchase of insurance, so that everybody, every American, has the financial incentive to purchase health insurance. We've solved the insurance challenge of portability and pre-existing problems. Because you ought not lose your insurance if you change your job or you lose your job. And you ought not lose your insurance if you have an injury or an illness that strikes you or your family. And you can do that not by putting the government in charge, but by making robust pooling mechanisms so you get the purchasing power of millions in order to purchase the insurance that you and your family want, not the one that the government wants for you. And as a principle, we've got to write into law that patients and families and doctors are the ones making medical decisions, not the federal government. And H.R. 3400 addresses the issue of lawsuit abuse. We've got to solve the challenge of lawsuit abuse. And it does so in a way that allows for individuals to have appropriate redress, but that things are heard before individuals who actually know what it means to take care of patients. And ladies and gentlemen, we can do all of those things that solve 99.9% of the challenges in health care before us without raising your taxes by 1 penny. H.R. 3400 is the bill. Google Republican Study Committee. If you're interested in stopping the government takeover of health care, please go to petitionpelosi.com. Petitionpelosi.com. Sign the petition. Let us know that you're on our side. I can't thank you enough for the work that each and every one of you do every single day. Let me close with my favorite quote of Samuel Adams, who said, "It doesn't take a majority to prevail, but an irate and tireless minority keen on setting brush fires of freedom in the minds of men." I'm honored to help you set those brush fires of freedom. God bless you.